Alright. Get right into it. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy, the Black Senpai.
It's your boy, the Omni Dragon.
And today we're going to be reacting to something that we both actually have very different experiences with. We've already talked about it in the past. This is the Resident Evil trailer for the new video that's come out.
I forgot about that.
Resident Evil, the final chapter.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. You still got a lot of fucking explaining to do. Well, wait a minute. Matter of fact, now you have an opportunity to actually experience the video games for free. Because I got PlayStation Plus, and this month they made Resident Evil 1 HD Edition.
I know, I'm so excited.
They made it so that it's a free game, so you can play it.
You know what?
And you'll be able to experience it.
It could be one of our gameplay videos.
When we finally get a game's capture card.
We'll get all that. We'll get all that. You know, wishful thinking, a little bit of prayer.
Well, I guess you could try to upload it onto like stream it and then just have that go straight to YouTube, but it won't have any of the effects or sound or nothing because I don't know where the fuck my microphone is, and
we'll find it.
Yeah, and I don't have the camera, so you
will
won't see us.
Get
you
her
won't
done.
hear us. All you're gonna do is just see the game playing. Like,
yeah, fuck it, we'll do it. Shit. But yeah, we're about to get into Resident Evil, the final chapter. As he knows, I only know about the fucking movies. When the first movie came out,
about the movies after the second one.
When the first movie came out, this nigga told me that the video game fourth installment was already out. A nigga had no idea. I thought this was groundbreaking shit. I don't
know how he wasn't even aware of Resident Evil 4, one of the greatest games at that time that anyone considered out. Like,
when they start talking about Resident Evil 5, I started thinking like, when the fuck did they make 2 and 3? Like I was like, what the fuck?
And you were someone that was real big into PlayStation too, but you don't know nothing about Resident Evil.
I never knew shit about Resident Evil, yo. It's the Final Fantasy syndrome. That's what I call it. The Final Fantasy syndrome.
That's funny because speaking of Final Fantasy, Resident Evil is one of the first games that most people remember like having those cutscenes that were like FMVs, where it was like
HD.
Not HD, but you know what I mean.
I know, movie graphics. Yeah, what we used to say.
That was one of the first times people saw something like that with the first Resident Evil game.
For real?
That was one of the games that introduced that.
That's crazy. No idea.
Anyway, we're going to get into this. Chances are I probably won't even watch the movie, but I'll be sure to point out all the references and cameos I can try to find in this trailer.
Yep.
Let's get it. That jumped right into it, didn't it?
Yeah, they do that now before the trailer.
Okay. If you guys didn't know, that is Washington, D.C.
Yeah. They want to let you know, like, the world's...
I can't remember much before all this started. Sometimes I feel like this has been my whole life. Running. Killing.
I don't know where the fuck that bat is from.
My name is Alice, and this is my story. The end of my story.
So now it's just her.
Everybody died.
In Raccoon City, there was an outbreak. It spread across the world within days.
One way or another.
Speaking of which, if anybody got any tips for Plague, I'm playing on my phone and I'm having a hard time. For some reason I can never get enough points and I need to know how to, you know, beat that shit.
Umbrella developed an airborne antivirus.
I can't even get past bacteria level, man. I need help.
I have no reason to believe a word you say.
True, but I can offer you something
That's
you want
Wesker.
very much.
What is that?
Revenge.
We can end on this.
I know that little girl.
I have to get to the hive. We go together.
Nobody gives a fuck about that little girl.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna kill every last one of them.
I remember that one. I don't really know who that
Grab
is,
some
but
gear.
one of the things definitely reminded me of one of those, I
This is
think they're called hunters. The ones that look kind of like the frogs.
We played a long game, you and I. But now it's over.
I don't really know what that is. I want to see if she fights Wesker. That would be a good ass fight. Because I know she's like the perfect form of one of those T-virus monstrosities.
Is that all you got?
Or G-virus, I'm not sure which one she is. But Wesker, he's also like a perfect form of one of those things. So it'll be cool to see both of them fighting each other.
I thought, one of those big monster things, they never really explained it. Because, like, that was a dope trailer, by the way. But, like, in the first one, right, they kidnapped old dude. And they made him into that monster. That they kind of... Yeah, they made him into Nemesis, right? But then they never, like, went back to that. Like, in the third one, they didn't really, like, talk about it.
That's because the movies are stupid. In the games, they expanded on that and kept making monsters and stuff.
But, like, Nemesis, like, I don't know. Like, she talked to him. He, like, didn't kill her when he had a chance to. Because he remembered, I guess, in the second one.
Yeah, I believe at the end of Resident Evil 3, Nemesis ends up helping you escape or something like that, despite the fact you've been fighting him the entire game, and you damn near shit yourself every time you see him.
Yeah, but other than that, though, Resident Evil is just going to give me exactly what I want. I want my killing of monsters.
And I could give less of a fuck about what Resident Evil's going to give me. Because Resident Evil 7, or is it 8? Resident Evil 8 is already... It's 7. Resident Evil 7 is already around the corner. And that looks so much more interesting to me than the movie does.
Resident Evil
so
7
I'll be
looks
looking
boring
at
as fuck. That
it,
shit looks
it looks
like,
exactly like PT.
Yeah. That shit, like, it's not, like, action-packed. Like, Resident
It's
Evil
not supposed to... Damn it, it's not supposed to be.
Yes, it is.
Stop trying to compare Resident Evil games to the fucking movies and trying to pretend like, oh, the games are fucking up because it's not like the movies. No, the movies are fucking up because they're not like the games.
Listen.
There's a reason why Resident Evil made it to 7 games and the movie keeps churning out shit despite the fact that nobody watches the goddamn thing.
I was about to say, the movies just shitted out 6 of them.
In like a year.
They've shitted out 6. They've done 6.
And nobody asked for a sequel.
I'm not gonna. So you really didn't like Resident Evil 1, the movie?
It was alright, but that was because I was looking at it as a fan. The same way I liked fucking Final Fantasy Advent Children. I was just looking for the fan service. Like, oh, there goes Cloud.
Final Fantasy Advent Children
there.
is a sweet ass movie. And those of you who don't think that can kiss my hairy little ball sack.
I was a fan
Yeah.
of the video game before I was the movie. The movie all of a sudden decided to try to take it towards the action-packed area. And then it's almost like the games looked at that and tried to go closer to that and switched up. And then, what do you know? That's when the games start getting bad reviews and people stop buying the shit.
Listen.
Resident Evil 1 was good. Resident Evil 2 is legendary. Resident Evil 3 is great. Resident Evil 4 is one of the greatest games of all time. And then it started going action-packed. Resident Evil 5 was a disappointment. Resident Evil 6 was abysmal. And Resident Evil 7, they're trying to go back to their roots.
I think they need to go back to Resident Evil 6.
And that is when Resident Evil goes out of fucking business.
They need to go right back to Resident Evil 5 and 6.
And Resident Evil 7 will be the final chapter.
Listen, they need to go back to a female lead killing a bunch of running monsters.
Here's the thing, though. Resident Evil has had female leads with Resident Evil 2, technically Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 5 was split, I guess. Resident Evil 4 had part of the game where you play with a female. But still. The first 4 games were absolutely legendary. The next 2
This is what
were
I'm
horrible.
confused about, Resident Evil. Like, if the first movie, right? Like, is the first movie accurate then?
The first movie is not accurate. It has a lot of mixed things in it.
So it's like bits and pieces. So
Yeah.
the T-Virus didn't start like that.
Well, the T-Virus... I never really played too much of the first game, honestly. I got into it with Resident Evil 2, and I played Resident Evil 3 also. The T-Virus was just a experiment that they were just using, and at first it was just around the area of the mansion that the lab was in.
Yeah.
And then Resident Evil 2, it gets out and goes into a nearby town, and then the whole town is overrun by the zombies and stuff. Resident Evil 3, honestly, I'm not sure how it continued on Resident Evil 3. I just played it, wasn't really paying attention to the story at that point. And Resident Evil 4, just a whole other virus entirely. So, I don't know exactly how it started. I just know that, like, it broke out around that area. I think the game starts where they just get a call saying, like, hey, there's all kinds of shit going on in this mansion. We need you to go check it out.
Okay.
I think it's pretty much it. If you guys know the story about it, be sure to explain it, because, like I said, I don't know a ton of it. I just know, like, the very basics.
Alright,
anyway, that was our reaction to the Resident Evil final chapter trailer. If you guys like it, let us know. Be sure to leave a thumbs up if you liked our reaction. And be sure to check out our future reactions, because, like I said, we're going to be recording a lot more. And really, that's all I got to say. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. You got anything else to say?
Nothing to say.
I thought you already said, like, end stuff. Back in the day, you said you ended these videos with something, remember? We'll go ahead and let that slide. Anyway, that's been our reaction. We're going to give you guys the deuces.